state advocates. Singaporean national 45-year-old Sari Dewi Jamani was found guilty of trafficking 30 grams of heroin in 2018. She will be the second drug convict to be executed in 3 days after fellow Singaporean Mohad Aziz bin Hussein on the 15th since March 2022. Singapore has some of the world's toughest anti-drug laws, which the country says is necessary to protect society. Amnesty International noted that alongside China, Iran and Saudi Arabia, Singapore is one of only 4 countries to have recently carried out drug-related executions. Here's the BBC's Nick Marsh in Singapore.
Back in 2016, Sari Dewi Jamani was found guilty of trafficking 30 grams of heroin, which is about 2 tablespoons, by the way. Not an awful lot. Now, she says that the drugs were for personal use, that she was a drug addict. She'd actually already been to jail for possession a couple of years previously. The reason that she had that quantity, the 30 grams, she says, is because she actually wanted to stock up a little bit during Ramadan. But the Singaporean court didn't believe her. They said that she wanted to sell all of it. She was found guilty and therefore sentenced to death in 2018. And in Singapore, if you're found guilty of drug trafficking, the death penalty is mandatory. So yeah, she'll be hanged later this week. I mean, this is one of the few countries in the world that executes the drugs. I think it's only China, Iran and Saudi Arabia who do the same. I mean, we actually had an execution yesterday of Mohammed Aziz bin Hussein, a 57-year-old man. He was executed for trafficking 50 grams of heroin. I mean, it's not quite as common as that. You know, this is the 2 executions in the space of a week. I think over the past 20 years or so, you usually get, on average, maybe 5 or so a year, kind of single digits. Last year, there were 11 executions. That's probably more to do with the pandemic that created, I suppose, a backlog, if that's what you want to call it. But we've had some quite high-profile ones. You know, there's this one that we're talking about. There was one earlier this year, actually, of a man who was executed for trafficking cannabis, which he hadn't even touched. The police say that doesn't matter. He's using his phone to coordinate it. There was a very high-profile one last year of a young man with a low IQ. He was thought to have learning difficulties. That was the defence. I mean, that got a lot of international attention. Richard Branson got involved. In the end, all his appeals were dismissed too, and he was also executed.
James Reynolds with you on OS on the BBC World Service. We often turn our attention as the programme comes towards the top of the hour to culture. How often have we spent in recent days speaking that phrase Barbenheimer, the premiere of 2 different films. One about the man who invented the nuclear bomb, or helped to invent it, and the other about the original bombshell, Barbie. The film that's captivated a certain mood in different countries around the world since its premiere. Well, a dancer who features in the movie Barbie has revealed what it was like to spend months portraying a Ken doll. Gustav Dye from County Durham here in the UK appears as one of 30 Kens alongside Hollywood actor Ryan Gosling. I'm hugely pleased to say Gustav joins us now from our BBC studios in Newcastle. Gustav, it is great to have you with us. How good are you at playing a Ken?
Hey, I'm alright. I'm good.
I'm so sorry for jumping in. What are the qualifications that you brought to that particular role?
You know what? I think it's just me being me. In the audition, obviously we had to perform, but it was mainly like character. I had to just figure out a character of myself as a Ken. Like, basically, I just saw myself as a cool Ken, nice and chilled. Yeah. Literally, that's what it was like. That's what I always think straight away, like trying to be cool and chill. That's how I describe myself, really. So yeah, and just happy that they were happy to look for something like that. So yeah.
And I guess Ken is almost a blank slate. You can invent your own kind of Ken, given that the doll doesn't give many indications beyond the immediate physicality. So when the director said action, tell me what you did next.
Well, it was just more about like putting faces. I was being more smiley, cheeky kind of mode. Like kind of like a cheeky Ken, just smiley and yeah, cool, but being smiley. And yeah, I did think about being a nerdy one, but I was like, maybe there's not for the whole 3 months. I can't get that. I thought it'd be like a bit more.
Yeah,
altındayım, ev altında verdiğiniz sayıda aşağıda
It's crazy. It's
çıkabilirsiniz.
No, that is actually like almost like, what the heck, like, you know, like your door, like, oh, like, one of the doors, like, you're like action man, it's like, yeah, but I was like, again, no, but they honestly, like, the response has been crazy. I couldn't wait to tell everyone how it was, but I had to sign in the end, so I can say,
Of
no,
course, now you can talk.
yeah, now I can talk, and everyone's like, oh my god, that's crazy, can't wait to see it going on, like, yeah, everybody's pissed off, wow.
Good stuff. One night ends in the Barbie film. It's been great to have you on the show. James Reynolds with you on OS.
Zimbabwe women are writing themselves into the history books. Women have brand legends and are writing a different narrative. I'm Tawanda Muzonga, a writer and journalist based in Harare, Zimbabwe, and I'm taking you on a literary tour of my country. Women Writing Zimbabwe. Sunday at 13 GMT. In 60 minutes, the inquiry. I'm Shannon Cozy. Some patients in the latest weight control medication showed substantial pounds, and their medicines were viral on social media, spiking demand and a shortage. On waitlist was the answer to a list. Now we return to OS. This is the BBC World Service, the world's radio station.
Welcome to OS with James Reynolds, live from the floor of the BBC's main newsroom in central London. If you are a president and you see a group of men in military uniform crowding